What is this? Huh? Audience? Which audience? Oh, okay, from where it is? Hare Krishna. But that is. Okay. Okay, so let's start from Srimad Bhagavatam. So, how many of you coming first time? Who is coming first time? You are coming first time? Okay, no problem, bro. So, I just want to know. Okay, 3 people are first. Okay, how many are coming second time? Who is second time? Second time. Second time. Third time. Third time. Fourth time. Fifth. इसके आगे का याद नहीं है. Sixth, seventh, कौन सा time? How many of you are coming from last 1 month? Senior guys, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. No, okay. Everyone is under 1 month only. Okay. Okay, so let's start. So have you attended? I don't know. You don't know the ritual of how to read Bhagavatam and all. So that's what I was looking for. So okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Paya Fena Nibhaya Sa. Fena Nivashaya. Okay, very nice. Dantarukma Parikshadha. Asanani Chahemani. Supershatranani Cha. Okay, I will not read again. Okay, so translation. The opulence of the household of Kardama Muni is described herein. The bed sheets and the mattresses were all the white as the foam of milk, and the chairs and benches were made of ivory and were covered up by clothes of lace with golden filigree, and the couches were made of gold and had very soft pillows. Okay, so why I am reading this shloka today? What is the topic? Yes, so we are trying to see that what is, like, how opulent the Vedic culture was, how opulent it is. So here they are describing the household of Kardama Muni, how he was living, what was there in his house and all those things. So these descriptions we are reading here. Okay, so we will go to next shloka. I will just read translation and purport. The walls of the house were made of first class marble, decorated with valuable jewels. There were no need of light, for the household was illuminated by the rays of these jewels. The female members of the household were all amply decorated with jewelry. Okay, purport. It is understood that from this statement that the opulence of household life were exhibited in the valuable jewels, ivory, first class marble, furniture made of gold and jewels. The clothes are mentioned as being decorated with golden filigree, and everything actually had some value. It was not like the furniture of the present day, which is cast in valueless plastic or base metal. The way of Vedic civilization is that whatever was used in household affairs had to be valuable. In case of need, such items of value could be exchanged immediately. Thus, once broken and unwanted furniture and paraphernalia would never be without value. This system is still followed by Indians in household affairs. They keep metal utensils and golden ornaments or silver plates and valuable silk garments with gold embroidery, and in case of need they can have some money in exchange immediately. There are exchange for the money lenders and the householders. So okay, so let's discuss little bit here, then we will move forward. So you can see here that the Vedic culture is like that. Okay, the first difference is what, the whatever the furniture they were having of certain things which is valuable. Okay, which is not just some plastic or whatever you are bringing, and which is the value of that thing is deteriorated, right? If you will buy a mobile right now, any mobile, what will happen after like 5 years? What can you sell it, or it will go in exchange offer? Nowadays exchange offer is also not there, right? So all the things which we are creating, it is, there is no value of it, and with the time it is going down. But in the Vedic culture, the things were like that, that they the value will not be decrease, and the value will increase. Like gold, gold value will increase. If you have a furniture of gold, what will happen? If you have a furniture of some metals like copper or brass, if you have a utensils of brass and copper, what will happen? Their value is increasing, right? Is it decreasing? Value is increasing. So people used to use these kind of vessels and utensils and the furnitures in the Vedic time. One more thing is mentioned here, that his household, like there was a pillars, and the pillars was also decorated by jewels, and it doesn't need light. So what is mentioned here, there was no need of light. So even if sun is not there, just by the jewels there will be lot of light come out, so they don't need a light also. So that was the opulence of Vedic culture, so this is one thing we understand. Okay, so the compound of the main household was surrounded by beautiful gardens with sweet, fragrant flowers and many trees which produced fresh fruits and were tall and beautiful. The attraction of such gardens was that singing birds would sit on the trees, and their chanting voices as well as humming sounds of the bees and made the whole atmosphere as pleasing as possible. So here you can see, so now outside the house, what is there they are mentioning. So how it was, so there was a beautiful gardens, and there was fragrant flowers. So flowers were there which was giving fragrance. Nowadays you have a flower, but there's no fragrance. No, there's plastic flowers also. Most of the people are using plastic flowers. So if you will see in the decoration, most of the people are using plastic flowers. Some temples are also using plastic flowers, which is not good and ideal for deity worship. You can't use for deities, especially for the deities. Those are which we installed by Pran Pratishtha, and with the proper process, then you cannot use plastic flowers there. Okay, plastic flowers, it should be real fragrant flowers should be there. And but nowadays you will see that we are using plastic flowers. So I don't know how you can understand this. There was fragrant flowers, all the flowers were giving some fragrance. Nowadays you don't have a fragrance in lotus, but that day, those times, even lotus was giving some fragrance. So the attraction of such gardens was that singing birds. So what will happen then? Birds will come there and they will sing, because they like that kind of garden. If garden is not there, you have a plastic flower, no bird will come. So in the Vedic time, people were having those kind of houses and palaces. Okay, next sloka. When Tehuti would enter that lovely garden to take her bath in the pond filled with the lotus flower, the associates of the dungeons of heaven, the Gandharvas, would sing about Kardama's glorious household life. Her great husband Kardama gave her all protection at all times. The ideal husband and wife relation ship is very nicely described in this statement. Kardanma Muni gave Dehuti all the sorts of comforts in his duty as a husband, but he was not at all attracted or attached to his wife. As soon as his son Kapila Dev was grown up, Kardamma at once left all family connections. Similarly, Dehuti was the daughter of a great king, Swambhu Manu, and was qualified and beautiful, but she was completely dependent on the protection of her husband. According to Manu, women, the fair sex, should not have independence at any age of life and at any stage of life. In childhood, a woman must be under the protection of parents. In youth, she must be under the protection of husband, and in the old age, she must be under the protection of grown children. Dehuti demonstrated all these statements of the Manu Samhita in her life. As child, she was dependent on her father. Later, she was dependent on her husband in spite of her opulence, and she was later on the dependent on her son Kapila Dev. Okay. Okay. So here two things are there. So one is little touch of the household life of that time, how people were living, what is the duty of the woman. Dehuti was completely dependent on the husband, and husband was also completely giving her all the comforts and protection of from other things, and so whatever is possible, and still he was not attached with those things. Nowadays we are attached with the plastic, even with the plastic. What to talk about gold? If you will give them gold, they will at the time of death, what people are doing, do you know? They look for what? In the ICU also, people will think about their property when they are dying. Who will take? Call all the brothers, divide the property first before dying. Father, please don't go, first divide, else to whom you are going to give what? And for what they are fighting? They have nothing. They have just some property, some concrete flat or some building, and they have some little gold maybe there, or some silver will be there, else everything is just plastic and wood furniture sometime, or plastic furniture like this kind of furniture. If you will sell it, no one will take it. No, who will take this? You will take these chairs, who is going to take them? No one is going to take them. No. So those kind of things, and for that also they have so much attachment. But here in Vedic civilization, what we are seeing, that they have lot of opulence. They have gold, they have silver, they have all the metals in their house, they have whole garden outside, and they have all the birds and all, so many things, whatever you can think of, so many so many rasayana, so many rasayans they were having, oils, different kind of oils they were having, different kind of juices they were having. So many things. Fresh water was there, which we can't even imagine right now. I can't even show you, or I can't even tell you that how it will be. If I will tell you, you can't even imagine. Whatever you are imagining right now, it's just on the perception whatever you have seen till now in this material world. Okay, but those things are not available where you will see. So how you can even perceive it? That what was the opulence that time? Cows were giving milk like anything. They were not giving milk like nowadays you will see that people are just throwing cows outside if they are not giving milk, and even if they are giving milk, they are giving just 10 kg or 10 liter or 20 liter maximum if desi cow is there. If you have some Jersey cow, then she will give I think 30 kgs or something. But if you have just 60, 70 kg, real? Yeah, she can give. But desi cows are very difficult. They cannot give like that. They can give maximum, I think, 16 kg, maximum 20 kg. If they have. Yeah, their milk will be pure. But yeah, whatever purity you are thinking of right now, it's, it's nothing at comparison to Vedic culture that time. Okay, the cows were always filled with the milk, and you don't have to take out the milk; it will automatically come out. If they are grazing the garden, the milk will be there always. All garden will be. There's no need of water. You are giving milk there. So so that was the opulence that time. So milk was there, food was available, the best food, best grains, best fruits. So many fruits is not available here right now. uh, we don't have so many fruits also. We don't know actually how originally even some fruits taste actually. If I will give you the original fruit, you will say, I think there's some problem. Because we don't know the actual fruit. So like when I was in Sweden, so we were having Advudari Prabhu was also there. So that time we were having a pumpkin there. Pumpkin, we cooked for pumpkin, and their pumpkin, when we taste, Prabhu said, see, this is really, it's real original taste of pumpkin. That doesn't come in India. And I was thinking, bro, I don't like this taste. This is something, jungly fruit like taste is there. So Prabhu is saying, "Hey, this is original pumpkin." So for me it was not very pleasant, because we are eating here some different kind of pumpkin. So even pumpkin you are not getting original. There you have something. Here also you have certain things which is like original, and milk still somehow somewhere you can find some good milk, but still it is not up to the mark. When Nanda Maharaj was having 9 lakh cows, in those cows there were so many special cows also, which were like their milk was giving fragrance. That kind of milk was there. Okay, milk was coming and it was fragrance was coming from those milks. Their cow dung, their urine, everything was giving fragrance. Those kind of cows were there. Still there is a fragrance in the cow urine, but sometimes people don't like that, but that time, some cows are there, they were giving lot of all fragrance was very good. So that was the opulence that time. Okay. And other things was like a pushpak biman. Have you heard of that pushpak biman? So like an aeroplane. So I think Kardamma Muni also created one kind of aircraft. Yeah, I think so. I forgot where he mentioned, but he created, or someone else created in the Vedic culture. So that aircraft was having like all the things available there. Everything, like there was a kalpa vriksha, like whatever you desire it will come. So and this pushpak biman was also like that. If you want to go to from here, you want to go to US, you just have to think. Driver, just you sit in the pushpak biman and you think, okay, I want to go to US. Automatically biman will take you there. Okay, that level of technology was there. Now you have certain things like if you are traveling in the plane for 24 hours flight or 36 hours flight, if you will go to US or from here, I think which one is longest flight? New Zealand is also takes a lot of time. So if you will go in those flights, like if you are inside, if you want to drink some fresh juice, what you will get? No, alcohol is there, but juice will be also there. What kind of juice you will get? Yeah, Tetra Pak will come there. They cannot give you a fresh fruit juice inside the plane, no? But that time it is not like that. If you need something, it will be fresh as you want, as you can eat in the house, you can get in the plane also. So those kind of planes were there. And nothing was deteriorating, no furniture, no seats, so there's no maintenance needed for that. It's not like that, someone has to, in pushpak biman, someone has to screw up. They have to do something, always check if it is correct or not. In today's flight, if you will see that they have a lot of staff which is working to just to make it work one flight. They are checking everything. They are maintaining so many things. The air should be proper. The fuel should be proper. All the electric system should be proper. They have instruments to check all those things. So if something will fail, then in the air anything can happen. So, but in that time, those planes, those technologies are not like that. Okay, the technologies of even lower planets, that was also better than what we have right now. I think these technologies are Prabhuji said sometime that it is coming from the lower planets, but I think these people are also having better than that. So all the technologies were on from the upper planet. They are more subtle and they are more like everything is very accurate. It's not like us, what technology we are creating. Like if you will see the weapons, like we heard this Ashwatthama. What he did? So what he did with Brahmastra? Draupadi. Ayo! No. Uttara's womb. So who was there inside? Parikshit Maharaj was there. So that weapon was so accurate that it was not going to kill even Uttara. Just a womb. Just a womb of the Uttara. If he will kill, just a womb of the Uttara. Nothing else. Even Uttara will be fit. She will have no problem. So that was the accuracy of weapons. And what is the accuracy of today's weapon? You will throw in China, it will go to Russia. We don't know. We don't know where it will go. And to maintain that direction also, they need so many people, so many staff, so many computers. Just to run one satellite, they have so many computers and so many people are there. If they have to throw, they have to put some satellite in the orbit. There is a time. At that time only, or they have to go out of this gravitational force. Then only they can reach to the certain, because there they don't have a control. After reaching outside the gravitational force, then they cannot. So they have to, go in a right time, right direction. Everything is so accurate is needed. Okay, it's not so easy task, and for that they need lot of people, lot of technology, lot of algorithms. So many things are there. After that they are able to do. But here one person, Kardama Muni, he can create anything, whatever he wants. How he was able to create that? Because of Siddhi, okay, Ashta Siddhis. He was having Ashta Siddhis. Yeah, he was having Ashta Siddhis. So Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita that if someone wants to achieve anything, like he can achieve by these Siddhis, Ashta Siddhis. Those who are available for Ashtanga Yogis. So someone who is doing Ashtanga Yoga, he can have those Ashta Siddhis and you can create whatever you want. They can create their own planets, they can create so many things. So right now also, if you will see there, all coming is from where the power is coming. All is coming from Krishna. Okay. So all the opulence, whatever you want, there was in Vedic culture. It was because they were following Dharma, and their center was Krishna. Okay, everything was around Krishna. But today's why we are not getting all those things, or there is a scarcity of food, scarcity of water. Today at in my flat, I opened a tap at 12 o'clock. There was no water. There was no water, and I was like, what happened? And it's a very posh area. I mean, from Badlapur. I'm staying there, and it's very famous building, Mohan Island. They have very posh, things are there. Everything is nicely maintained. Then I was shocked, water is not there. What happened? So I got to know there was some maintenance going on. So this is the situation in so many areas. Even in Juhu, we were living here in DN Nagar. That time also there was so much problem of water. I don't know what is happening today. Nowadays what is happening there. But we used to stay there and there was no water. They have some certain limit. Okay, 2 hours only water will come. After that there's no water. So this is the situation. Why this is the situation? What Prabhupada said. Someone asked Prabhupada, okay Prabhupada, there is a population, so much population. That's why these issues are coming. We should control the population. What happened? We should control the population. So do you think population is a problem? Why? Population is a problem. In a current time, population is a problem.
They are not using as a required, they are using as a
They are exploiting. You're saying. Misusing. Misusing.
unnecessary, unwanted.
Yeah.
Exploiting the resources.
Exploiting the resources. Okay. So yes. Exploiting the nature. Okay. Why they are exploiting the nature? Because they are using. That's why they are exploiting. Here, Kardamma Muni having a pond and all. What? Only for one woman, he is arranging so much water.
Lack of resources.
Yeah. See, he is having a pond and one dehuti is taking bath there. Here we have one bathroom and in that so many people are taking. So what kind of exploitation it is? So we are. I heard that they used to give, like if they were inviting brahmanas, so many brahmanas was coming for prasadam. So they were giving the gold plates and silver plates to them, and they were just eating one time in that, and then they were throwing that, because sadhus will not carry. What they will do with gold, they have to live in Himalaya. So they don't want that, they will throw somewhere. So even gold plates they were throwing. So that was real exploitation. No? They were throwing it. We are actually preserving gold. We have that much gold. That will be also in the locker. Come on. So that much of diamond we have, and then we are keeping it in log. And so many people always, mother is asking, is it in the locker or not? Check. You have to check. If you are going out, someone has to be in the house. If you have little more gold, someone has to be house. People are keeping dogs to watch the gold and to save their property. They have TV and this computer, whatever, some certain things we have. So, but in front of this opulence, we are having nothing, and still we are so much in anxiety. And these people were enjoying like anything. They were like a king. Even kings don't have that. Kardama Muni was having like divine powers, so it is not, even kings don't have that. They were like, they can create anything, whatever you want. If they are inviting certain people, and if they will ask, some people will come to your house and you have only matar paneer, and you cook the matar paneer, and someone is asking, no, I need baigan, then you will say, no Prabhu, it's not prepared, baigan is not there. Or someone will ask some different kind of ice cream. There's no a la carte, Prabhu. There is only buffet. Some fixed menu is there. So, but with them it is not like that. Whatever they will desire, they can give. Whatever you will desire, it will come in front of you. Even the walls, I heard that the change of the color will not, like that will happen according to desire. It's in the, I think in Brahmaloka it is like that. In Brahmaloka you don't have to do anything. It's the most opulent place in these planetary system. If you will go like Swargaloka, then Indra is there. He is also having good place, but in Brahmaloka it is more than that. So in Brahmaloka they are changing the colors according to the mood of the person. If they like blue, everything will be blue. So in this hall also, if you will think, okay, we need, which color you need? White. So, but nothing is changing. Yeah, nothing is white here. Only board is white. Light is white. Okay. Yeah, by light people are changing nowadays. By light, yeah, they are doing reflections. By light you can change. So for everything they have some artificial means. We are trying to create it artificially, but that has some limitations. In the Vedic culture it was not like that. Everything was natural and fresh, and there was no problem with that. There's no harmful effect of those things. So that's the difference. That's the Vedic opulence. What else? So we were having good weapons. We were having good food. What else you need? Good clothes. Good like people nowadays they can use just what this Italian marble, most expensive I think they can take, but that time that marble is nothing. They are talking about jewels. Even some money, some certain jewels are not available. You can't even think of them. You just heard the name here in the Shastra, but you can't see them. It's not available now. Even one Kohinoor Hira, we are we are debating for it. What to do, how to get it back. They were having lot of jewels, and it is decorated. All the things are decorated with that. So that was the opulence of Vedic culture. And so we were talking about the scarcity. So water is not there, food is not there, fresh air is not there, place is not there. We are going vertical development, right? Why we are going vertical development? Because we don't have horizontal place. We don't make now this what do you call it? Houses which is on ground. What do you call it? Flat is vertical, no? In horizontal. Raw houses you can say, or bungalows. People were having, but now you can't do. So that's why they are making vertical lot of, and in that also prices. I was going yesterday only. I saw one board in the Powai. They were having like for 2 crores, 2 BHK. 2 BHK is too much now. 2 crores, 3 crores, 3 BHK for the flat. I was thinking how someone can give 2 crores for flat. In what situation he will live there? I don't know why he will live there. No? He can go some, if he has if I have 2 crores, why I will live there? No? I will live in some village, having lot of land and having my own cows and all those things. Pure ghee I will get, pure I can get the vegetables and fruits. Why I will invest 2 crores in Powai? So I don't know why people are, in what situation, in what mental situation they are taking that kind of decision, and why. And those builders are making that, means they know that people are going to come. So I don't know why they are coming. Just for certain facilities they are, like gym and swimming pool, but there are like hundreds of flats or 500 flats. People are coming. All the people are coming in swimming pool.
Supermarket also.
Supermarket.
Market also.
Yeah, they have market also. But so many people are coming, and but you have to travel in local only. And what is the point? Outside that building, you are sitting with in the sharing rickshaw. Because even if they have cars and big cars, but they cannot travel by cars because so much traffic will be there. They cannot even travel. Even if they have lot of luxury, they have to go in trains only. a public commute. And this is the situation in Mumbai. You can't even travel by your own car. So what is the point of having Powai, 2 crores of flight? So this is the situation in this. So that's how we can compare the Vedic civilization. They were more opulent than the current civilization. Even if you will go 200 years back, 300 years back also, that time also in India so much opulence was there. People were having big houses. Everyone was having big houses. So in Vedic culture, if you will that there is a description of Dwarka. So there was big pathways, and there was 4 ways also, चौराहे जो हैं, and they were big buildings. So there were some cities like Dwarka was the city, Hastinapur was the city, but very few cities were there. People used to live in the villages most of the time. Most of the Indraprastha was there. Yes. So those cities that is mentioned, and if you will see that everything was available in full quantity, whatever you want, and there was no scarcity, because Krishna was present himself. In Hastinapur also, even in Lanka, Sri Lanka, this Lanka, Ravan Lanka, the description of Lanka, if you will see, everything was there available. Yes, it was so opulent, and people were, but most of the people were most of the population was living in the villages. So they were not living in the cities, and in villages also they were having all the things available. Cows were there, so one person can have like 1 lakh cow, 1,000 cows. Right now, one cow, they can't even afford one dog. One big breed of that dog who is having a big height and all, you can't keep it in your house, because houses are like that. People can't be. That's why people are making now some videos I was seeing that they are now some hybrid, or from where they are getting those mini cows, because they can't keep the big cows down. They are making mini cows. They are like a dogs, I don't know what they are doing, how they created. So that was the opulence in Vedic culture. So the point is here that okay, we understand that the opulence is there. So why it was there and why we don't have now? So that we have to understand. What do you think?
That time so much intelligence.
Intelligence was there, but you are not intelligent.
Since we are not following our Vedic culture, we don't have that resources now.
Vedic culture is not there. Okay.
The Kaliyug है सर, Kaliyug में प्रभाव तो रहेगा.
Okay.
Because now Krishna is not in center.
Krishna is not in center. Yes. So this is the major point. So Vedic culture means is that everything is centered around Krishna, directly or indirectly. So who was having the responsibility to keep it centered around Krishna? The Brahmanas and the king, Kshatriyas. They were keeping everything centered around Krishna. Even if some people wants to enjoy, they can enjoy. But still, because of the king and because of the Brahmanas, the things will be connected with Krishna. Even Shudras, if they are, because Shudra means is like who is just want to enjoy, who don't care about tapasya or sacrifice or anything. He just want to enjoy. So he will be able to enjoy as much as he want. There's no samskaras, there's no sacrifice, there's no restrictions. So Shudra, he is having some restriction, but not much restriction. He can do whatever he wants. So those kind of people are also having everything, and but their work, because they were working under the control of Kshatriyas, those were following the dharma, and the Kshatriyas were working under the control of the Brahmanas. Those were connected with Krishna. That's why indirectly all things were connected with Krishna, and that's why everyone was satisfied and everyone was getting all the necessities. Whatever we need, it will be available for us, But nowadays we are the education system, whatever we have right now, there is no one is teaching you about Krishna and or your Vedic culture. They are teaching you just how to earn money, how to earn money, and how to earn money. There are many ways to earn money. Either they will teach you some skills so you can do certain kind of job, or they will teach you some other skills so you can create certain kind of job. Like you can create your own startup or you can create your own business. So MBAs are there, and IITians are there to work under those MBAs, and and there are some people, those are politicians. So everyone is working under them. So they are also. So many people so everyone is looking for money. Everything is centered around money, or everything is self-centered. Everyone is working just for his own sense gratification. But in Vedic civilization, everything was centered around Krishna. Okay, whatever you are doing, it's for Krishna, and according to Krishna's will, everyone was working. So people were following certain rules and regulations in their life, and there was certain understanding of dharma, what is right, what is wrong, how to do things, how to not do things. All those things they were following, and that's why they were having all the resources available. And now also Prabhupada said that there's no scarcity, as we were discussing, that population is the problem. So population is not a problem, Prabhupada said. Population is not a problem. There's no problem here. The problem is one problem. People forget the Krishna. That is the only problem. If they will remember Krishna, everything will be available automatically. This earth will give you all the resources. Everything will come inside from the earth, right? Everything is coming from the earth. You are getting salt, you are getting other jewels, you are getting gold, you are getting pearls, you are getting diamond, food. Everything was coming from the earth only. You are getting the oil from the earth only. You were getting different kind of fruits, dry fruits, vegetables. If you have cows, if you are taking care of the cows will give you. If cow is there, everything you will get. Because of cow, the earth will be fertile. Because the cow dung will be there, cow urine will be there. Okay, because of cows, you will get milk. By milk, you can make so many products. You will get ghee. You will get butter. You will get curd. You will get what? Milk. What else? Paneer, yes, paneer. And one more thing. Chas. Okay, so everything is useful from the cow. Mawa, yes, mawa. Sweets. Yeah, that's what it is. Shrikhand, yes, Shrikhand. Lassi. What else? Rabdi, yes. So we can get all those things just by a cow. But who is taking care of the cows? No one. People are, even in villages, if you will go, it's all commercial. If cow is not giving milk, they are just leaving them out. Even selling for slaughterhouses. So this is the situation, and that's why we have a scarcity of water and all those things, because earth is not giving us anything. It will all be covered, and we have to suffer because we are not following dharma. So that is the point, that we have to understand that everything. So right now we are in a situation we can't even understand our dharma. Like Arjun was not having understanding of dharma when he was fighting. So who gave him the knowledge? Krishna. So we are also in the situation, we don't know what is the dharma. We can't understand the details of dharma right now, because it's very difficult even to understand. There is a very fine things you have to learn, which we don't have time. So what we can do, we just pray to Krishna and chant his name and make your life around Krishna, then automatically everything will follow. You will learn all those things, everything will be supplied. That's what Prabhupada said. You chant Hare Krishna and everything will come. That's what he did in his life also. He proved that. He was just chanting Hare Krishna and everything was coming. He created 108 temples around the world. He created so big community. He created, he was having a lot of cars. He was having all those things were coming to him. You know. So how it was coming? Just by chanting Hare Krishna. Once someone asked, from where Prabhupada all this, what is the secret? He said, secret is in my bead bag. This is my secret. So chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. What?
Chanting by concentrating.
By chanting by concentrating. Okay. With concentration. Okay. Chanting with concentration. Yeah, whatever. That we will see. Concentration will also come with the mercy, by the mercy of Krishna only. We can't even concentrate. Our situation is like that. We are so poor in concentration also. we can't even concentrate. So what we can do, we can just chant. Somehow chant Hare Krishna. And then automatically Krishna will give the strength to concentrate and to do all those things, whatever is needed. And then everything will come. Automatically everything will follow. If you have Krishna in your center, in your life, then everything will follow. So that is the point. But we should know that what was the opulence, so at least we can aspire for that. No? So we can understand. We will not be proud with our little achievements of this material world. We are thinking, oh, see, I'm IITian. I can create this, I can create that. And the NASA is thinking we are going on moon and we are doing this, this Elon Musk is thinking, oh, I will change the world. He's like empowered by Kali Yuga, he looks like that. he's going to do big mess, I think. He's creating, but at least his intelligence is working really, he's trying to do something. Yeah, whatever. So people think, little bit, if they are achieving, they think, we achieved so much. But if you will see here, we can't even compare. There's no comparison. We are creating plastic actually. What is the point? Plastic. They were having copper. They were having brass. They were having gold. They were having silver. Try to bring that. Not try to bring this plastic, resin, this foam. They were talking about a milk foam. We are bringing foam of what this poly. What is that? Polythene. Plastic only. Yeah. So yes, that is the point here. That we should understand that if Krishna is the center, then everything will follow. Okay, Hare Krishna. Do you have any question? We can take here. You have question?
उस टाइम पे रुद्राक्ष भी ओरिजिनल होता था.
रुद्राक्ष. Why? Rudraksh, he wants Rudraksh only. Yes, it will be also original that time. Why not?
Prabhu, what does the Manu Samhita teach us?
It's a Dharma Shastra. Manu Samhita is Dharma Shastra. Actually, how to live your life and how to conduct human society, the rules for the king, rules for the civilization, all those things. It's Dharma Shastra, Manu Samhita. Or you can say law book for humanity, yeah, for humans.
What will happen if we don't follow it?
You can see what is happening. You can see if they are not following, then this is happening. There's no, whatever their concept of justice, their concept of, sometimes it's contradictory with Manu Samhita. So that's why we are getting a lot of problems. See, they are saying that we are advancing, but nothing is getting better. Is there anything you can claim that going better? What is better? Tell me. What achievement you got in last 5 years? Okay, graduation. You got graduation. Around you? Can you say that this is the advancement, bro? What you are talking nonsense? See, this is the advancement. We have iPhone 12 or what? iPhone 13, 14. We have so many apps. I can book ticket from the app now. I don't have to go to the.
Wi-Fi, internet.
I don't have to go to the window. Yeah, I am using that app. That's why I'm saying, it's nice actually. So what else? What do you say?
Wi-Fi, internet.
Wi-Fi is there. Yeah, because of Wi-Fi, everything is working. If internet is not there, what we can do?
Guruji, what is the main difference of Vedic Gurukul Indian system education and modern education system nowadays?
Vedic main difference, bro. It's more is like what I can think of. Modern education is more focused on skills, but Vedic education start from the attitude. They don't focus on the skills much. Skills they give later on. First they give attitude. They build the character of the person. So first they build a character, then they will give him some skills. Before attitude, so first a Gurukul boy will come, what he has to do? He has to clean the floor. Then the Guru will give him a knowledge. He has to serve him. So then he will become humble. Then his attitude will be nice. And then Guru will think to give him some siddhis or some mantras or some knowledge. But now in today's system, the boy is going with the proud, oh, my father gave, money, fees is deposit. So now he has already given the deposit, fees is there. And the boy who is not able to give the fee, teacher is asking him, oh, your fees is not coming, what you are doing? So every student is thinking, oh, fees is very important. Everything else is secondary. So money, so that is the difference, major difference. Their starting point is wrong of education. Without building the character, if you are giving the education, you can see the consequences. The doctors are, you can't trust doctors also sometimes, right? Why? Because we don't know the character of the person. He has skills. He can treat you, he can give you medicines. But he don't have a character, so we don't know. You just have a fever and he will say you may have a cancer also. And then people are going here and there and doing so many tests. And then after that he's saying, oh, everything is normal, you just have a fever. So we don't know. So that's the problem in this modern education. And education is giving to everyone without judging the person, without judging his character. But in Gurukul it is not like that. The person who is capable, like Dronacharya gave Brahmastra to Arjuna, not to Eklavya. Yeah, there is Eklavya also, and there's Ashwathama also. He was not having how to take it back. But Arjuna was knowing, because he can use multiple times, but he can use only one time. So why there was no discrimination? Because Dronacharya was knowing that this person is not capable to get this. So you can see that also, that what he did. If he were having lot of Brahmastra, what he will do? He will kill everyone. I will. So in modern education, that's the problem. They are giving education to everyone, and without the discrimination and without having the intention to build the character. They have some value system, some they are adding now, but still it is secondary. Primary is just skills and how person, and even parents want that only. Parents are looking for that only. They are asking just, oh, okay, if what he should do so he can get money. They don't care what will happen to his mind or what will happen to his body. They are not seeing the body of engineers. They are just seeing their salary. see their body, what is how they're living. They don't have so why they are not seeing that, I don't know. They should see everything, no, how they are living their life. Most of the times they are on computers, they don't talk to anyone. Even I am a software engineer. If I will go into that software engineering completely, I can't sit here. I will be always busy and I will be always looking for something new. There are so many things to learn, so many things to do. There's no end. So that's what happening with almost all the engineers. They don't know outside what is going on outside. Some engineers even don't know how to talk to people. They don't know. They're so introverted. Say they can't talk even. So those things, I don't know why parents are not seeing. They just, I don't know what they are saying. There's some marketing is there for IMs or IITians. That's why they are just big packages. They think, oh, that's the nice place, 90 lakh package, 1 CR package. So for that they are going. So this is the difference, bro. Modern education and Gurukul education. We talk about character first, attitude first. First we change the attitude of the person, then we give him a skills. If his attitude and he is qualified to get those skills. Okay, so that's the Vedic system, and that's why Vedic system was able to. That's why so much knowledge is there, but there's no person who is qualified to take them. So like if someone can give you Siddhi, but we are not qualified to. So how we will take the Siddhi? If we will get Siddhi, we don't know what we will do. We will go on stage and shout, see, I have Siddhi now. Now everything should be in my control. Modi. So this things can happen, no? If everyone will have those kind of siddhis, anyone can do anything. So that's why those are having those things, they are not revealing to anyone, because they know they are not fools. They are very intelligent people. You can't make them fool and take out their knowledge. They will not give unless someone is qualified.
Since when did the Vedic education system start deteriorating, and who is responsible for it?
I don't know. There are many. I don't know exactly, bro. We can say this all WhatsApp knowledge you can share if you want, but I am not sure about that. So yeah, maybe you can say. But this education is not so. My question is that how someone can conquer you if you have the Vedic education.
Following wrong principles of wrong you.
Yeah, that may be. That may be the reason. Some aparadha, some offense we did, then only it is possible. Else, no one can conquer. Someone is having the Gurukul Siksha, no one can conquer him. It's very difficult. One Chanakya was so powerful. Can you imagine? We were having lot of Chanakyas. So many Brahmanas. Anyone can do anything. Anyone can shake the world. So there were so many Brahmanas were just roaming here and there. If you will touch anyone, if you will make them angry, they will shake whole world. So that much powerful people were there. So how it can happen that someone can take our things? So we did something wrong, then only it is possible. Not by some outer power. It's not possible. Either we followed, like he said, followed some wrong principles, or we forgot Krishna. Something happened like that. Other people cannot do. It must be someone with the same power have done something wrong.
In this scenario, is it possible for world to go in Vedic era?
Yeah, that's what Prabhupada is saying. It is possible. No. At least
was not involved in that one.
Yeah, but that's not a problem. Not involved, but they were in control. All the people like Malichas and all those people, those were outside the Varnashram system. They were also living, and they were allowed to live. It was not like that we are going to kill everyone. It was like just they were restricted and they were controlled. The power was in the hand of the right people. So they were controlling and everyone was maintained properly. So it will not be the time that everyone will be the same and everyone will be right only or everyone will follow the Vedic culture. But the power should be in the hand of uh, people those are following the Vedic culture.
If power is centralized, then one can do anything
Yeah.
by himself. But we cannot say whether he will be on the right path or wrong path. It will depend on him.
Yeah, you can say like that, but he cannot like if you like you are talking like a liberals right now.
Yeah.
So you are saying that democracy is needed. Prabhupada said demon crazy. That is democracy. So if you will make up, yeah. So but power is centralized, but still there is a control of people. So uh, we can take the example of Yudhishthir Maharaj. Okay, he was also a Chakravarti Samrat of all the place, but he was Yudhishthir. He is not going to do anything wrong. So only that's why he was on that throne. If that's why a whole Mahabharata happened, that we cannot allow the person who is not capable to sit on the throne. Dhritarashtra and his son was not capable and qualified, and that's why Krishna killed them, because it was needed that they cannot sit there. Either they have to accept the authority of Yudhishthir or they have to be killed because they cannot sit there. And they were not accepting, that's why Krishna killed them.
Yeah, I am feeling these things are like this just because of the power was centralized under one person. That's why these things happen, and just feel like that.
No, you read the history. In the history, recent history, if you will go, it's always like that you are thinking that capitalism and the liberalism. Okay, so people when they are liberals, they think okay, liberals are good and everything should be freedom and everything democracy and everything, everyone should take the decision. And then there are so many problems coming due to that, and then they are going towards the capitalism. Then they are going to the communism. And then again in the communism also they are having some problems, then they are going back to the liberals. So that pendulum is going on in the history. If you will see, that is what happening. People are going here and then they are going there and then they are going there. Unless you will come to this conclusion of Vedic culture, it's not possible to maintain. But Vedic is not centralized power. It is power is under the qualified people. Those are Brahmanas mostly. So those they can control. Because they were qualified to do that. They are qualified for taking decisions from all the aspects. They can consider things, but not everyone are capable to do that.
Valmiki was not Brahmin.
Yeah, so Brahman means not just by caste. Brahman means who is having but he became a Brahmana, right? He became a Muni. So that's not a problem. We are not talking about the caste. We are talking about the people. Those are qualified. They are Brahmins. So anyone can become, but the power will come only when you are on that place, when you are qualified to do that. So anyone can become, if he is ready to sacrifice like Brahmanas, then he can also be Brahmana. That's our policy. That is Chaturvarnam Maya Shishtam Guna Karma Vivadisha. Krishna said that according to Guna and Karma, the ashram and Varna will decide it. So not by just caste system. We are not talking about caste, and no, Shastra is also not talking about the caste. Shastra is talking about the qualities of the person that will define him as a Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra. So if you have a quality of Brahmana, then you are qualified. Brahmana means who is ready, who is knowledgeable, okay, and who is ready to sacrifice, who is having renunciation and knowledge both in his life. If real Brahmana, if you will see real Brahmana, they are not eating before 12, because they have a lot of things to do before that. They can't even eat. So they do yajna, they follow certain rules and regulations very strictly. Not everyone can do that.
Why Valmiki is not recognized as Brahmin, and even Vedas is not recognized as Brahmin?
Who said that? They are above Brahmins now. They are not even Brahmins, they are Vaishnavas. Who said that? We are appreciating them like anything, because they are our gurus, actually. So who is not recognized?
If knowledgeable person is called as Brahmana, then why Valmiki, Kalidas, and this Vyas, they didn't get recognition of Brahman?
Who said that?
They are not recognized as Brahman.
Who is saying that?
When,
I want to hear who is saying that. They are recognized. They are more than Brahmanas. They are Mahamunis. They are not normal people. Vedvyas, all the Shastra you have, whatever you are reading, it's coming from Vyas only. Whatever we are reading here, Vedas is given by Vedas. Who can say anything about him? No one can say. Even in Mahabharata, people cannot say. So all is given by the Vyas only. So we are recognizing him, and and Valmiki also. Valmiki Ramayana is the only authentic Ramayana we accept. It's the most authentic Ramayana. Valmiki Ramayana. We are reading Valmiki Ramayana. We have more what do you say, wage on Valmiki Ramayana. Although we have so many versions of Ramayana given by so many people, like Tulsidas ji given Ramcharitmanas, most famous one, and there are in the Tamil and South India you will go get so many Ramayanas there. But still Valmiki Ramayana, Prabhupada said that Valmiki Ramayana is most authentic Ramayana. So who is not recognizing, I don't know to whom you are talking about, but we are recognizing them as a topmost people.
Brahman.
Yeah, even more than Brahmins, I will say. Not just a Brahman. Vaishnavas are more than Brahmins. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said Vaishnavas are more than Brahmins because Vaishnavas are completely surrendered to Lord.
Shaiv and Vaishnav.
We are going in a different topic. We can discuss those things. Yeah, there are many things you can discuss about Vedic. Yeah. Okay, anything else? No. You don't want. No one wants. You have some question, Bro? Yes.
Yes, no, we are wanted to ask. Nowadays in academics, बच्चे लोगों को पढ़ाया जाता है environmental studies में, जैसे प्लास्टिक जैसे हो रहा है, जो भी हो रहा है, and इसके लिए वो लोग प्लास्टिक को रिसाइकल करते हैं, या फिर वो लोग ऐसा प्लास्टिक बनाते हैं जो डिकम्पोज हो जाता है, बायोडिग्रेडेबल वैसे भी बनाया जाता है। तो अगर हम लोग जैसे बच्चों को पढ़ाने जाए एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज के ऊपर, है ना, तो स्पिरिचुअली तो हम लोग नहीं जा सकते, बट हम ऐसा कौन सा वे उनके सामने लेके आ सकते हैं दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर द एनवायरमेंट एंड सपोर्ट।
Yeah, no problem. Na. These things you can teach them.
What kind of
So whatever level they are right now, on that level you can connect with them, and then you can bring them up. But that level itself, if you are thinking is enough, it is not enough. Just thinking environmental, doing some patchwork, first you are creating polythene and then you are making some recycle and then you are doing some other things. It is not going to solve the problem. The person has to, first the transformation of the heart of the person has to be done. If transformation will not happen, you cannot do. If everything is centered around sense gratification, then it's not possible, bro. If everything is centered around sense gratification, is not around Krishna, then whatever you will do, it will again fail. That's the problem. Because people will exploit, people will do certain wrong things, which will again do the same thing. You will come back to that point only. So transformation of the heart is needed first. Okay. So yes, we can start from there. That if someone is like connected with, they are interested in environmental things, so we support that. That is nice. They should use, leaves or these kind of things. Plates of leaves or those kind of things. Mud or this clay pots and all. So they can use that. That's nice. Better than plastic. But still, that is not enough. But for starting, you can connect with them like that. So no problem. We can start from here also. If someone is doing environmental work, very nice, do. At least he is doing something. But the best thing is transform the person. Then everything else will follow automatically. All our devotees, you see, they are examples of that. What they are doing, they are trying to do things in a right way on every level, on environmental level, on mental level, on social level, whatever way they can do, they are doing, right? So by that you can understand. So if someone's heart is transformed, then automatically he will follow everything correct. Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Everything else we can discuss in during the prasad. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare